Waiting for the sign. Hello, dear broadcasting community. We're back and live from the Entrepreneurship Avenue. With me this time is Susanne Birgersdotter, self-made serial entrepreneur from Sweden and now partner from Milky Way Capital. Nice that you're here.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here. And it's maybe I should help you out there. Susanne Birgersdotter.
As you see, this is a name that isn't that easy to pronounce for us people here in Austria, but thank you very much for the explanation. And now let's focus on yourself. You just came out of the stage and you've been talking about your entrepreneurial career. Maybe you can introduce yourself to the broadcasting community within a couple of minutes.
Yeah, my name is Susanne Birgersdotter and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I founded one app company 7 years ago when I wanted to build an app for my daughter, and so I made an app for her, and then I did 14 more apps, and one of them went to the first place on AppStore, and then I'm the founder of a game studio called iGotcha, and today I'm the partner in the investment company Milky Way Cap.
I don't really know where to start. So you started your first company while you already have been a mother. So how is it comparable to manage a family on one side and a business on the other side?
That's not so hard, and the funny part is here that would you ask a man that? Yeah, maybe, I hope he would. I mean, being a mother and being married and have your own business and everything, it's like every other kind of work. The difference is that when you are in the startup businesses, it's like one of your babies. So you are treating them like one of your babies. But I have a really great family and husband and kids, and they are supporting me when I'm working with the startups. So, I mean, sometimes, of course, it's hard, and you just want to go to a normal work from 9 to 5, but that's not me. So I think I have it like in my blood. So hopefully one of my kids also will be an entrepreneur.
So basically now you said you had it in your heart. Have you ever been knowing that you want to become an entrepreneur?
No. As I said when I was speaking, my father was an entrepreneur, and I was actually embarrassed of that he was an entrepreneur, because when I was growing up, my friends, their dads had normal jobs. And being an entrepreneur, I mean, I'm born in the 70s, that was like a little bit crazy and almost criminal. I mean, he had nightclubs and restaurants, but yeah.
So you said you started with an app that raised the first place in the local app store in Sweden. So how did you learn to code? How did you learn to put the app on the first place?
I think it was being a little bit street smart, but also I didn't have any clues about marketing. But I also started, this was a health app, health diet app, so I also started a health website in US where I had bloggers that was writing about, you know, workout and eating well and everything, and I also, of course, I launched my app on that website, and then we had several downloads. And today it's so much easier. I mean, you have the social media and everything, and you can reach the world global like this.
Okay, so basically you would say it's today easier to market an app than it was like a couple of months or years ago?
A couple of years ago, I think. I mean, it's because today everybody knows how, not everybody, but almost everybody knows how to work with social media. And you can always, you know, if you have like an Instagram or something and you had made an app, you can put it out on Instagram and you can pay a small amount of money to just, you know, have it there and people can see it and advertise it, and you couldn't do that a couple of years ago. So it's easier today.
Advertising a product is one thing, but the product also really needs to be good. How did you learn to code and to create great products?
Yeah, that's a good question, because I can't code. I'm not a programmer, I'm not a developer, and I had never been working with IT when I started my first tech company. But I mean, it's like so many other things. You have to surround yourself with people who has the skills that you don't have. And so I founded a programmer, a developer that was working with me, so I could focus on, you know, other stuffs.
how do you find the right people for your team?
The first team I had, I founded in Upwork and Odesk. So I hired them from all over the world. It's quite hard to do that because you don't know them. But I had the same team
Hello, everyone.
This was not so for many years. So yeah.
5 minutes.
So when, let's say I'm at a conference and I want to find someone to join my team, what is the more important thing to approach someone? Does the product need to be good, or does the founder need to be good, or does both of them need to have the same level?
Yeah. I think the founder is really, really important, but maybe the founder is more important for the investors, and the idea and the product is more important for the team, because the team needs, see the product, and they also need to be like, wow, I really want to make this, I really believe in this. And so the leadership from the founder is of course important, but I think when you are looking for a team, they need to believe in what you are doing.
So basically you said on the one hand you have your own businesses, on the other hand you're working at an investment firm. What else do you do in your life, and what is your bigger vision, your bigger goal?
Yeah, I'm the founder of 2 tech companies, and I'm the partner in an investment company, and I want to see all of them grow. But I also always like to dip my toes in new things. So you will probably see me start some new companies in not for so long time. Yeah.
Okay. So already working on something new?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
So, okay, so nothing you really want to tell us now in detail, but what we can offer you whenever you are ready to launch, just contact us, contact the Entrepreneurship Avenue. And so basically to close off this interview, one more thing that I would be interested in you is it harder or easier for a woman in the startup scene, which is mostly man-dominated?
I think in the startup scene it was really hard for a couple of years ago. But this year, I think it's going to be like, you're going to be blown away. I think it's really time, and now with so many female entrepreneurs out there and so many females that are having startups. So of course it was harder a couple of years ago, but I think that the wind are changing.
Okay. So basically topic of this year's Entrepreneurship Avenue was female founders as well as tech. And so basically, as you are a female founder and you are a tech expert, I would ask you to please share your most useful advice with the community on how to start their own business.
Oh, I think it is, you need to surround yourself with the right people, as I said before. And it's just, even if the boat is going like this, stay in the boat, even if it's made by papers.
In 10 minutes.
So thank you very much for the interview. I wish you a pleasant stay here in Vienna and a good journey to your next destination. Where is it going? Because you're traveling the whole world.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you know about that?